saying, not you know. You can call me more in pain or quick to put somebody out. Real recognize, real lane, can't hang out. Welcome to what you say, not what we about to talk about.
Man, y'all know what time it is. It's your boy. I'm back. Yeah, man, you know, we back. Apologize for the delay, you know. Been a lot going on behind the scenes as usual, but we back, man. We back on this shit, man. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a lot going on since I haven't been doing the episodes. You know, I think we was talking about like that dating the 18-year-olds and stuff. Yeah, nigga, it's still weird, gang. It's still weird. Ain't nothing changed. Yeah, you gotta. Hey, man, if you're a grown man, you gotta, you know, make sure that you get you a grown-ass woman. Vice versa with the women. Y'all know how we do, though. We do the topic of the day, current events, but there's so many different current events. I wanna dig into some of this shit, man. One of the first things I wanted to talk about was the Gucci situation.
What you say?
Damn. The one thing I could say is just damn. Just damn. So much shit going on. I don't know the exact details or what really happened. And that'd be the problem, because a lot of people don't know exactly what be happening. You know, everybody just go based off of what they see instead of what they know. But what I do know is that goddamn who shiesty in. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'd rather y'all squabble than a nigga do some, you know, drastic shit like that. Like, nigga, you just came home, dropped a fine single, got your money back right, still, you know what I'm saying, still eating, and you getting back to the world, man. And that's the one thing about this situation. Like, see, I didn't really want to dig in too deep into the situation, but the one thing I want to take away from that shit is that everybody needs to value their freedom, nigga. Freedom ain't free. That's the one thing I want to say. Freedom ain't free. So, nigga, once you get some freedom, you gotta value that motherfucker, bro. Like, being in some cages, I can only imagine, bro, like what they going through behind the walls, man. That shit ain't nothing to play with, man. Life on the line. You feel me? Like, this shit getting out of hand, man. Like I said, I don't know too deep into that situation. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's saying that, you know, walked untold, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a fucked up ass situation to be in, bro. So that's why, as the people, you know, the one thing we could take away from this shit is like, hey, man, you know, you gotta value your freedom. On both parties, you gotta value your freedom, man. Another topic I wanted to talk about was the goddamn Rakai situation, man.
What you say?
Now, basically, LeBron had, you know, held the nigga in a competition, and he got him eliminated. Next thing, and he done got another dude eliminated. And they both was in the Hispanic community, man. And y'all seem to forget that that was a competition. And the nigga is a little bitty boy. That's a little kid. Because he knocked them out the competition, they wanted to send him death threats. Not wanted to, but they started sending death threats to his family, his friends, and even, you know, he tried to do a big screen not too long ago. Well, yesterday. He tried to do a big screen yesterday. Had to cancel this shit. Why he had to cancel this shit? Because they sending them folks death threats.
What you say?
Like, this shit crazy, bro. Like, and they made a good point. If he would have got eliminated by them, it would have never been this amount of hate. And the shit's so crazy to me, cause it's like, despite him doing dumb shit, we all know the little nigga like to do dumb shit, right? He is, you know, still young. I know that doesn't excuse it, but it's just like, you can't expect a little boy to understand grown folk standards. Like, he's not gonna get that shit. He's not gonna get it. But in this in particular situation, it's like, they in the competition. I thought the shit was funny. I wasn't looking at it on no race shit, or I ain't think it was gonna go that deep. But motherfuckers, you ain't doing nothing but showing. They ain't doing nothing but showing that y'all just sore losers. That's all that shows, bro. You're a sore loser, bro. Cause ain't no motherfucking way you getting mad at a little bitty boy that. And then at the end of the competition that I seen that shit, it's on the Mr. Beast video, by the way. Like, it was basically 50 streamers or some shit like that, and they basically was in the competition to win $1 million for their communities. Nigga, for $1 million, and I'm trying to win it for my people. Nigga, I'm doing whatever it takes. What you mean? And my thing is this: they mad at little bro for knocking him out. Man, the first nigga they talking about justice for Abraham. I don't know if I give a fuck. You know why? Cause at the end of the day, that's a grown man. That's a grown ass fucking man. He could have easily hemmed this little nigga up and tossed his ass if he wanted to. He could have tossed him. He letting him grab on him so that he can get hit. It was a dodgeball. Basically, I don't know if y'all been seeing them type of challenges or whatever, but on going viral. But it's basically like a dodgeball challenge, or it can be any type of thing where you gotta be blindfolded, but you gotta try to hit the other person, but they gotta wear like a belt and some rubber ducky shit. I done seen that going around. So it's not just the dodgeball. It's just you gotta avoid getting hit by something. You know what I'm saying? So this little nigga ran behind this dude, grabbed him. The other person had done fucked around. He blindfolded, can't see. So he fucked around and hit the dude, got him out of there. They was mad about this shit. At the second dude, it was 3 of them against him. Now don't get me wrong, he was doing dumb shit throughout the whole thing, but it's like it was 3 of y'all against him. So once he eliminated Buddy, he started doing the emo dance, and which I felt like, yeah, that was extra, but it's like, nigga, that's a little bitty fucking boy. He's on his way to being a legal adult soon. One thing about them little kids, they not gonna understand. They not understanding that they being protected by an invisible barrier. What that means is that everything that's going on in the world, they being protected by, cause it's like you a minor, so a lot of shit don't even come their way. But once you turn 18, all that shit ends. All that shit ends, bro. That shit ends immediately. As soon as you become legal, that shit ends, bro. Why? Cause it's like you are at your first steps of being an adult. So that's like you don't get spared from shit like jail, fighting, all the type of shit, nigga. It's all type of shit. Anything can happen to anybody, yes. But it's like, nigga, You don't want to get into some shit as an adult, nigga. All bets is off, nigga. So with him, that's the lesson that he gonna learn. But until then, nigga, like when it comes down to, but really in this situation, like I said, bro, they was just in that motherfucker trying to have some fun, whatever, and it's a competition. So for motherfuckers to send him death threats and fucking, but that's another thing that be getting me about society, because you know I like to preach reality versus society, bro. The people that live in society, bro, I would never understand them, because it's like y'all be too invested into the internet, bro. Y'all niggas be too invested, bro. I done told y'all, if you don't know him, you don't own him, nigga. You don't own that nigga. Y'all act like that was y'all homeboy. Y'all act like this was y'all homeboy. Talking about justice for him. Y'all act like the nigga got killed. Y'all act like the man done unalive this boy. Talking about justice for him. What the fuck? Because he got eliminated from a competition? Am I hearing this correctly? We want justice for a grown man that let a little boy eliminate him from a competition. I'm hearing this correctly, right? Do you see how stupid that sounded coming out of my mouth? Come on, bruh. It's like that shit. Y'all can't be too invested into this shit, bro. Certain, like, it could be music, it could be movies, it could be TV shows. Motherfuckers get too invested. Like Tariq from Power. The nigga played the character. Y'all sending him threats and shit when he was doing that dumb shit on Power. That mean he did and for him, I know he was probably looking, you know, like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. Ooh, ooh. I would have looked at it like, hey, you did a motherfucking good job. You got people hanging on you in real life. But it's like that's just how they do it, bro. Motherfuckers look at some shit, and you can look at a clip, you can look at certain things. They don't even do research. Motherfuckers in society don't even do research, bro. They look at clips. They just see certain shit and don't even think like, damn, let me try to figure some other shit out. Nah, that's too much work for them, bro. That's too much work. They just see a little clip. Now motherfuckers want to say justice for somebody. Nigga. Nah, bro. Like, you gotta enjoy your freedom. You gotta have fun. You can't take a lot of this shit too personal, bro. You feel me? Like, you gotta make sure that, you know, you don't get too. You gotta make sure you don't get too invested into all this shit, bro. You just gotta look at it like it's entertainment. Even for music, you worrying about if a motherfucker done dropped 100 bodies, nigga. This is entertainment purposes, nigga. That shit ain't all that shit just for you to be entertained, nigga. That don't mean, nigga, don't warp this shit into reality. Like, that's where you gonna fuck up at. This shit is what they do this shit for entertainment. For me, I understood this shit a long time ago. So it's like, yeah, cause I remember even like you know, going off based off of the Kai situation. I remember I had a conversation with a buddy of mine a long time ago. One of the homies, he getting mad at a certain nigga because he's speaking on the east side. I am to tell this nigga like, bro, why you getting so mad at this nigga for? You don't know that nigga. But he shouldn't be speaking on this shit. You don't be knowing that. I'm like, bro, so fucking what, nigga? So what? So what? What you mad for? No, people don't give a fuck. They still fuck with this nigga. They don't care. What you getting mad for? What you getting mad gonna do for him? You act like you gonna see him, you gonna bump into him. Even if you do, what you gonna do? You gonna do something stupid? Cause nigga said some shit? He ain't even said nothing too bad about the east side. He just speaking on shit he don't know about. What the fuck you getting mad for though? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, don't get too involved. Don't get too invested into this shit, man. If you don't know them, you don't know them, man. Fuck them people. We just looking at them like that's entertainment, bro. It's alright to have your personal opinions and shit like that. Keep that shit to your motherfucking self. Once you get to the point where you just like, yeah, like, I want to do something to somebody. I want to send these death threats and all this other shit. Like, bro, you're way too invested into this shit, bro. Go get you some motherfucking money. Go get you some pussy. And if you're a lady, go get you some dick. That's what it sounds like to me. You ain't getting enough of something. Ain't no motherfucking way you that goddamn, you on the internet that long. And you sitting here sending threats to somebody. You need to send your ass to the motherfucking job.
What you say?
You need to send your ass to a motherfucking job. That's what you need to do. Send your ass to work. You got enough time on your hands to be on the internet. You need to get your ass to work. And you need to wash your ass. Get your ass to work and wash your ass. That's what you need to do. You're getting too goddamn involved in this internet shit, my nigga. Hey, man, I don't know, bro. Now, it's a lot to cover, you know. But, and overall, I'm hoping for the best for everything, man. I'm not here to, you know, I'm not, you know, on here we ain't gonna bash nobody. We just gonna goddamn, you know, keep it real. You know, on here we gonna keep it real, bro, at all times. So, hey, man, like I said, I hope for the best in all these situations. I hope for the best in all these situations, man. You know, shit gonna get right. Like I said, though, get your ass to a motherfucking job. Get you some coochie. Get you some nigga lane. Or whatever you want. Whatever you like. And make sure that you wash your ass. Hey, man, we up out of here, man. You already know what's going on. Stay tuned for the next episode, man.
What you say?
This one don't hit this song right here. This one don't put somebody out the room type song right here.
No, let's go ahead and start this over. Let's go. What you say? 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 You talking crazy? Please be careful what you saying. I don't know. You can call me more in pain or quick to put somebody out. Real recognize, real lane can't hang out. Welcome to what you say, not what we about to talk.